Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the channel. As you can probably tell by the title of this video, we are going to be discussing Akiba's Trip, the animation, episodes 1 and 2. Because it started last week and I didn't know about it, so I didn't watch it. So I watched both of them, and now I'm going to give my idea. And you can tell me your ideas about this anime. Now, this is a show that I'm probably going to watch all the way through because I like good animation. I like good character design. It does have its drawbacks, and we'll get to that. So, I'm currently on here on Reddit looking at some of the discussions that they're talking about, and let's start with the beginning. So, this show starts out in the middle of action in episode 1. It starts at the beginning and then takes you back, but it doesn't tell you that it's taking you back. You kind of have to figure that out for yourself. It takes place in Akihabara, which is a city or a prefecture in Japan. And the whole thing centers around these paranormal events. People are getting, what's the right word, inhabited by supernatural entities called, I hope I don't mess this up, kudu bugs. Hence the name that they're coined, the bugged ones. It's something. It's an interesting story. There are two kinds of kudu. Two kinds of bug ones. There's the lower class, which are kind of like your entities that inhabit human bodies, and then you got the high class ones that are, they're pretty damn powerful. So our main character, Tamotsu. Man, I wish I had that description. He is a regular human being. Starts out that way. I would classify him probably as a NEET. Judging by the way he acts and everything, I don't think he goes to school. I think he's just unemployed and lazy. He and his sister, well, he's kind of an otaku. He is really into a lot of stuff. Can't leave anything unexplained. He has to know. Curiosity, by the way, killed the cat, and it literally does kill Tomotsu. Tomotsu. But luckily enough, he's brought back to life so that we can enjoy him for at least 12 episodes. I'm hoping. So in this discussion through episode 1, we meet a cosplay character by the name of Elisa Ahokainen. I probably didn't pronounce that correctly. And she is hardcore cosplay. You realize that from the moment you see her. And what more can you say? She's not all there. You get that clearly defined in episode 2. She's not all there. But she is genuinely probably the most innocent character in this anime so far. she she's easily the one that makes you probably laugh the most. Her and the other main female protagonist that I will call Mayo, and she has a longer name, but just like the our main protagonist, who is a guy surrounded by girls, and I'll get to that later. He shortens her name to Mayo because it's a long and complicated name. So they all live together in this one apartment, you could say, which looks a lot more like a closet, a big walk-in closet. But they all live there with a professor. What this lady is a professor of, I have no clue. I don't think it's explained in the anime. If it is, go ahead and tell me. But either she's a professor looking into Akihaba's paranormal scene, or she's just interested in the bugged ones. But either way, they live there thanks to her, and I'm not going to tell you how these bugged ones lose their power. What I will say is that there is an extreme amount of fan service, which I don't mind, but it's not generally in the anime that I typically like watching. But you know, it's the way that they finish these people off. That they finish these bugged ones off. It's hilarious. Another thing that's hilarious is the reaction that everyday citizens give, because this is all happening around people, normal people. And it's explained at the end of episode 1. You get a little dialogue from people on the street, on the sidewalk, that are watching all this unfold. And they actually come out and say, "Is this a movie? Are we on a movie set?" This anime doesn't take itself too seriously. It does have some serious moments, and you see in the second episode, it's explained what happens to high class bugged ones, or I think they call Hakuzo, or something like that. That they when I don't want to tell you how they lose their power, because I want you to see that for yourself. It's really funny. But when they lose all their power, they evaporate. They die for good. And you typically, when you get news like that this is how you can die, you're pretty much immortal. But if this happens, you're dead forever, dead. I expected the reaction to be the typical, "But you didn't tell me? How could you not tell me? What are you thinking?" But because I overestimated how seriously this anime would be, what we get is comedy. And I didn't take a look at what this anime is classified as, but I'd have to say it's probably comedy. It's not slice of life. It's probably comedy. And a lot of people didn't like this anime as much. It looks like people on Reddit say that there's a lot of there's a lot of references to other great anime, but I haven't watched those anime, so I wouldn't know. What I will say is that from the first two episodes, it's worth your time. They're about 23-minute episodes each. It's worth your time to watch. I'm interested in seeing it next week. Again, this is a show that I'll more than likely watch until the end. People are already talking about best girl in this anime, saying that it's Elisa. She's definitely the most innocent. So yeah, go ahead, watch this anime. Episodes 1 and 2 are out. Episode 3 hopefully coming next week. Hopefully, I'm interested in seeing it. And yeah, go ahead if you've seen this anime. It was low power. Don't worry about that. You had nothing on your face. But if you've seen this anime and you have your own opinions about it, go ahead and tell me in the comments, because I'd like to hear what everybody else thinks. That's gonna be it for right now. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.